I work as a journalist and media outlets are shutting down, they're not paying. So not only is there political repression, it's getting harder to make a living. When I look at the region, I also start to feel like that makes it even more important that we find ways to connect across borders, right? So they very often like to keep us isolated to just our local politics and say don't bring foreign politics. But when the repression is spreading across borders, then the activism and the solidarity also needs to spread across borders and to explore things that we can do for each other, because authoritarian power will forever try to isolate so that you're weaker alone. I think it's an era globally of eroding democratic space, shrinking civil society space. So the mood is very overwhelming. When people are feeling really depressed and disempowered, sometimes that leads to paralysis or inaction, right? So the struggle, I think, for me is to continue to keep that drive and motivation for ourselves and also to encourage other people to join rather than be like, this is too much, I'm just gonna switch off. I am actually a bit hopeful about Singapore because I do think it's growing and I do think the nature of it is changing. We do see police investigations increasing, but if you think about it, one reason why there are so many investigations is because there are so many people now doing so many things to investigate. So I actually think that we can find some hope in all of this. More people are starting to see that they cannot just sit and wait to have their rights, that it needs to be fought for and that something needs to be done.